In the last video, you might have seen that we let some of our lizards loose and we let them free roam with supervision. Today, we're doing the same thing but aquatic style. Cue the intro! So the mission today is simple. 3 steps. First, bond with the animal. Of course, this needs to be a process that the animal finds enjoyable. The second thing that we're going to need to do, give them a good soak and make sure that they are well hydrated, because some of these animals, like Mushu here, are desertic and they don't often get the hydration or the soak that they need, you know? Mushu is a rescue here. You can see that he's always had some issues with his tail ever since we got him, right? But soaking him is helping him to shed. And the third step is to go incrementally. So Mushu is going to be our easiest one today, and we're going to get to some pretty hard animals later on. Tune in to see. But first of all, I'm not really going to go in the bath like this. That's better. Now we're gonna go into the bath with Mushu because he's been soaked before in the sink, but I think it could be really cool if we let him swim for a bit. Now, I did warm up the water so it is lukewarm between 85 and 90 degrees so to not shock the lizards. We're gonna need to go really slow because he is a scaredy boy, but we are going to make sure that he is well supported, giving positive reinforcements throughout. And of course, it's possible that I might get pooed on today, so we'll see if that happens, but we just want to make sure he's comfortable. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's okay. You're a really good floater, though. Like, he's incredible at floating because they inflate, right? They do that in order to jam themselves in crevasses, like in between rocks and stuff, so that they can't be like yanked out. Like, I don't have to hold him at all. He's just floating. If I let him explore it a little bit, just turn him around and show him that it's all okay. I hope he'll be okay with it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh. 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 Okay. Now I think that's enough for him, to be honest. I'm going to attempt to get out and to dry most of my swimsuit without putting water everywhere, all while holding a lizard. Become a YouTuber, they said. It's fun, they said. Now, of course, we're gonna dry this little boy because he cannot stay wet for that long, of course. He is a desertic animal, so his skin isn't really used to being moist or wet for a long periods of time. So we're gonna make sure that he's all dry, and then afterwards we're gonna put him back. It also goes without saying that we'll be emptying the bath between every single time because we don't want any germs or bacteria to transfer between our lizards, right? Now back home for this little guy. Bye-bye, Mushu! He went to hide. Now, let's take it up a notch. Whoa, hold on a minute. I'm so sorry to interrupt your content, but did you know that 91.4% of you are not subscribed? I know, it seemed a bit high for me too. Please help me correct that statistic, and let's get back to the video. Now, of course, when it comes to lizards, normally, the bigger you go, the harder it is to handle. But not always. This is where Cherry comes in. Cherry is an Argentine red tegu. They are the largest lizard in the Americas, of course, both Americas. They're from South America. I'm probably gonna get cut up everywhere. It's not the best idea, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Now, Cherry has taken baths before, but never with me, right? So I don't know what to expect, really. I know that he's really good with baths. You wanna swim? He's so good at swimming, look at that. Okay, let me just go grab you so you're not half in the water. It's okay.
Dude, you hurt so much. Your claws hurt so much. Oh, you're such a nice dude, but you hurt a lot.
This is a really good bonding exercise for Cherry. Cherry is a lovely lizard, of course, but we have to get him used to doing everything, right? We have to get him outside. We have to bring him upstairs to roam, right? We have to do many things because he's smart enough to understand. Tegus are semi-aquatic lizards. They can swim really well in their natural range. As you can see, I'm covered in dirt. That's because Cherry is always covered in dirt, which means that after this bath, we're going to need to clean the bathtub before we move on to the next animal. But that's not now, is it? No, you love your bath. You want to stay here forever, right? Now back for one more swim. Ow, my arm. Whoa! Dude, he moves so much water when he's swimming. It's really impressive. He really seems like he wants to climb and get out, right? So maybe we're gonna get him out before I get severely injured. Okay. Now the drying stage is the stage that he hates the most because it's the one where he feels the most trapped. Yes, let's go bring you home. This is all you wanted to go down. You can go down for a bit, of course. Look at how good this lizard is. Seriously, he has no malice, no intent, no anything. He's just the best. He's like a dog. Let's go home, baby. I know you want to go bask because you like the heat. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. I love you so much. Now, of course, he is great, but look at the damage. That is quite a few scratches, and my arm is completely mangled, to say the least. Now, of course, monitors are a different kind of lizard. They are a little bit more intelligent and they're harder to train sometimes. Kyle here is a Nile monitor, West African Nile monitor, and they are really difficult when it comes to training and bonding with them, right? Now, even though he's nice and all, I can hold him, but I can't really let him take a bath yet. That's why he has access to this really big tub right here where he can take baths, of course. But in order to take him to the bathtub, I need him to trust me more than he does right now. Of course, that's not our only monitor. We have another, and his name is Edgar, and he's a Savannah monitor, and he's fantastic. Now, he's the next one to take the dive with me later, but for that, we need to fill the bathtub. Now it's time for Edgar's bath. Let's do it. Whoop. Yay, you did great. Hello. Let's go take a bath. Now a lot of people don't know this and think that Savannah monitors actually live in like the desert or whatever, but they're called Savannah monitors for a reason. Their range resembles more like this than a desert, right? So they can swim, they're really good at swimming, and Edgar here has always been a particular fan of it. Now, of course, he's not used to it. It's been a while, but he is really, really good at swimming if he would ever decide not to hold on to me. And we're gonna just submerge him and work on this shed right here, which is stuck and has always been a problem for Edgar. He's really bad at shedding, but he was kept in like the most horrible conditions before we got him, so he never like got a good chance to get a proper cycle going. Now, he's kind of doing the statue right now, which I don't really want him to do. I would kind of like him to explore and swim around. Come on. They have a very tight grip. They're really good at grabbing on to stuff. Here. Is that okay? Is that better?
Cutie.
Is that better? I'm gonna soak some of that back. And we got it. And we got it. Yes. That's it. That's what I want to see. Yes. You see the big tongue flicks right there? Well, that's indicating to us that he's curious and he wants to find out what's going on. And he's really, really inquisitive. He loves checking out stuff. I don't know what he's trying to do right now, but it seems like he really wants the faucet. You think you can pull yourself out of the water with just the faucet, buddy? Right, so Edgar is just exploring right now. He's going all around me. Look, he's comfortable right there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yes. 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 Okay, let's go for one more lap. Okay? One more lap. Oh, you're so curious. You're so curious.
Cutie. Are you already done?
Well, I mean, we really have to soak his back a bit more than this, unfortunately. But he's not panicking or anything, so I don't feel bad leaving him in there for a bit longer. But we do have to help him with his back and with his neck and with the top of his head. Okay, ow, 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 my finger. You don't have to do that. It's okay. Okay. Now you're gonna go behind there. And then what? Now you want to leave? Are you able to do it? Yay! I'm helping him, of course. But he is good. He's really doing good. And I thought he was going to panic a bit more than this because, truth be told, he hasn't been himself since he got here with the trip and with the moves and everything. But we still have faith in him and we love him and he's great. And he lets me pet him on his head, you know, which not a lot of savannah monitors will let you do that, right? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Alright, let's get him back home. I present to you the lizard burrito. And then we'll go straight from the burrito back to his house. Alright. Are you ready to go home, Edgar? Would you like to go home? Yes. Yes, you're a good baby. You're a good baby.
Are you gonna go bask? No. You're gonna go hide? Bye-bye.
Last but not least is a lizard that we've only seen once on the channel before. Her name is Oreo. She's a black and white Argentine tegu, and she is Cherry's girlfriend. Now, of course, it's imperative for her to be nice, so we want to bond with her, because if she isn't nice, the thing that will happen is she will be really, really defensive and really mean to Cherry when we put them together, and we don't want that. Of course, Cherry is our beloved, and we wouldn't ever want him to be in a situation that's dangerous. Of course, you can see she is really dirty. She's full of dirt. She sleeps in the dirt, right? Of course, and sometimes they sleep in their water, so the dirt kind of dries on them, right? But this is a female Argentine black and white tegu. This is how big they get. They don't get much bigger than this for females. And she has a beautiful orange fire belly. You can see that is beautiful. Of course, she is pretty new here at Mystic Animals. We only got her when we moved here, right? So really recently. Of course, tegus can death roll, as you can see. She's really good at that. You don't want to let her do that. Whoa. Okay. Okay, you gotta look away. Okay.
Okay, maybe later.
Now, of course, the best move sometimes is to get out of the path with the angry tegu that you don't know really well. Now, she's not really defensive anymore. She's just kind of exploring. And she was a little bit freaking out, but we don't want that at all. And I certainly don't want to get hurt by this tegu, right? And she's never tried to bite or anything, but of course we want to keep our precautions. She's beautiful though. Look at that beautiful face. No, I've never done that. Petting her and she closes her eyes, that is phenomenal. A lot of lizards will do that, but this is the first for her as well. So that's good. Step one towards bonding, right? Now, Kevin McCurley from Nerd, who I admire and respect, is really, really well spoken in this area of training lizards, and he has this protocol called threads of trust, right? And the concept basically says that you build one little thread, and eventually you build enough thread that the rope that you've built can now sustain some weight. Now, of course, this is the first step. Tegus love the water, and it's a really good way to bond with them because it gives them something that they enjoy to do. Now, our girl Oreo, I really thought was going to be our worst one of the bunch. Turns out she was actually one of the best ones. She didn't hurt me once. She did force me to get out the bathtub, right? So I wasn't expecting that, but you know, she's still pretty good nonetheless. Okay, let's put you home before you hurt me or yourself or anyone else in the vicinity. And now she's on the way to get dirty again. The cycle continues. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to drop a like. Also, leave a comment because I do read every single one of them. I want to thank the influx of viewers recently. It's been crazy. Our last video, I think right now it's 5,000 views, which is absolutely incredible. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are fantastic. And to all the new viewers, welcome and thank you so much for clicking subscribe. And to all of you who want to see more of this, we post a lot on Instagram as well, so you can go check that out right here. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Peace. Thank you so much for checking out this video, everybody. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, and if you really loved it, why don't you subscribe? It's free, you know? Okay, so bonus content for those who are watching all the way to the end. Not a lot of people watch all the way to the end of the video, and I wanted to reward those who do. So as a little bonus, we decided that we would take the opportunity to do something that we've been meaning to do. This is Ash. You might not have seen him often. That's because he's pretty scared of everything, including noises and fast movements and new people and most things. He's a lovely boy when it comes to just me and rocks, but he is just a tiny bit stinky. So we have to give him a bath, right? We've been meaning to do that, and I figured we give a bath video, so let's give a bath to this cat. And it's the cutest, right? Don't you want to see what he looks like when he's all wet? It's gonna be hilarious. We already know that he doesn't love baths, but he's not the worst when it comes to it. Oh, that's so cute. He's so tiny. All right, here you go. That is not a happy cat.
No.
He's like, why did you do this to me?
Billy.
That's a cute belly you got there, Ash. And there you have, in her natural habitat, a mother caring for her young. Oh, that's a cute cat bud getting dried off. Show the bud. Show the bud. That's a cute cat bud. He's gonna be such a cute cat when he dries. I'll show you a footage of it now. So it's not the next morning. As you can see, Ash is looking super fluffy, and you can't tell, but he smells amazing. So look at that. Look at this little cat right here. Look at the floof.
No. Oh,
Look at that floof. Now that is a fluffy cat. Alright, now I'm done for real. See you next week.